Ever since YouTube started back in 2005, there's always been two types of content creators. The original ones who are always pushing to make new, innovative and creative content that are pushing the boundaries of what they can do and what they can say. And the leeches, the ones who are pretty much the most unoriginal creatures on the planet but somehow still have any form of internet fame. However, for every single filthy Franker iDubbbz TV is out there, there's about 1 million more Pegasus and iMalexes. However, there's one genre out there that I hate the most, and if you clicked on this video then you know exactly what that one is. Reaction channels. So that's why today we're talking about reaction channels and videos, the literal leeches of not only YouTube but now overall the whole internet. If you're not glued in on what a reaction video is, it usually entails some guy or girl sitting in the corner with the most bland facial expression ever, with either a YouTube video or a TikTok video in the corner of their screen. And they're giving their reaction and usually the most insightful commentary of all time, but most of the time though, they're as bland as chicken with no seasoning. You would get more enjoyment out of eating uncooked ramen than indulging yourselves in one of these pieces of mucus. Now, I believe this all started innocently enough with, 2 girls, 1 cup reaction videos with usually a vomit warning in the title, back when it was that easy just to put something like that in the title and get people to click. Now, I know someone's gonna mention, hey, Explosive Manok, you used to make reaction commentary videos, which I would just like to explain now the difference between a reaction video and a reaction commentary video. A reaction video is someone who shows the video in its entirety, usually with very little to say about it, while a reaction commentator, we splice together clips and we actually give our proper opinion and, well, commentary. However, a reaction channel does none of that. Now, I know someone else is also going to mention how I made a video on SS Sniperwolf a little over a year ago now, so parts of this video is probably going to be like me sort of repeating what I said in that video, but fuck you, I don't care. Reaction channels steal content. There is no other way around it. They see a popular video and watch it while giving their most insightful reaction, saying stuff like, oh my god, that's crazy. It really doesn't matter what the content is because they're stealing from everyone. Companies, trailer reactions, Vine or TikTok compilations, Jack's films, and shit more. One of the arguments made for why these channels are the spawn of Satan is because they give no credit, and I believe it's actually a new problem for reaction channels since the man who started this whole cancerous trend, Jinx Reload, not Reloaded, Reload, because, we couldn't make any form of fucking sense around here. This was back in 2014, 2015, when the whole original conversation about reaction videos and channels really started. And the thing was, Jinx would actually put, the credit to the videos he was talking about or reacting to in the description. But nowadays, credit? What the fuck is that? Anything that's not, oh my god, or that's crazy, doesn't exist in my vocabulary. Some people, mainly SS Sniperwolf that I've noticed, deliberately, when she does TikTok reaction videos, deliberately crops out the name of the original poster. I guess it's just a big fuck you, Like, hey, I'm gonna watch your video and I'm gonna make a shit ton of money based off of it. And really, this is just a whole thing of like, well, who made the video then? We don't know. Because you didn't put the username there, you didn't give any credit in the description. Why? Now, some people like Jinx will claim that their channel is free promotion, which, like, damn crazy, but I don't think they realize that even if you put the original link in the description, they're probably not going to go click on it because you show the video in its entirety, usually giving 0 form of reaction, meaning they've just watched the entire video, so why would they click on it and watch it again? Now, this is where people like the Fine Bros actually got it right, because not only would they actually get permission from the original content creator that they were, reacting to, but they would also only show clips. So it would actually make sense for you to go click on the original video. It made sense. And yes, I'm probably going to mention the Fine Bros a lot throughout this video, so just so you know. Something I've mentioned multiple times throughout this video so far is their reactions, or, lack thereof, and I really have to use big air quotes, bigger than an African village, like I've mentioned. I mean, most of the stuff they're saying is just, oh my god, that's crazy, shit like that, could you couldn't give any fucking energy, like, what?
Yeah, it's crazy to me how you can make my mind. This is nuts. Like, I cannot even believe what I'm seeing right now.
And most of this stuff is so interchangeable. You can literally just put a different video to what they're reacting to, and it will look the exact same.
Yeah, it's crazy to me how you can make my mind. This is nuts. Like, I cannot even believe what I'm seeing right now.
Sometimes they don't even react. Like, you couldn't even pull off a basic human function, and like, how do you forget to react? What the fuck? It's like forgetting how to blink. Like, you guys are already making some of the easiest, laziest, and pumping out content as fast as you can, but yet you can't even react. You can't even do what your whole channel is based around properly. Like, at that point, why not just leave your room? Hassan, I was being sarcastic. The whole thing with the lack of reaction can be seen in this fuck the police reaction video, where I am dead fucking serious. It is them staring at a still image for the whole video. I wish this was a bit, but again, it's not. Now, again, this is where the Fine Bros did get it right. They would bring multiple people in, to get loads of people's different reactions and opinions. But I mean, to be fair here, this also meant everyone was really replaceable. I'm just imagining now them going on the streets and going up to people and saying, hey, you want $20? This is the point I don't really see get brought up. Usually they just bring up the fact that they are stealing other people's views. But what I mean by this is they'll make their gay little video, upload it, and not put reaction in the title. Now, doing this means that their video will be placed usually before the original. Now, I can actually confirm that this is what happened because this happened to me just a few months back. So what happened was I made a video on Daisy Dukes TV called YouTube Police Daisy Dukes TV. And what this kid did, he reacted to it. Now, we did put reaction in the title, so I'll give him that. But the thing is, his video, pretty much until he took it down, would appear before my video. One channel I remember doing this was Review Movie World. He reacted to the Ghostbuster movie teaser thing, and he didn't have reaction in the title. So for all they knew, they were just watching the original trailer. Then they saw this guy, and it's kind of like how back in 2016 where YouTubers like Leeches here and Pyrocynical would put gameplay in the background and the video would also be put into the gaming category to trick the algorithm. This is the section where all I'm going to do is bring up multiple channels and putting them in the question on why they're doing this. The Sidemen Reaction channel. What? Like, I get it, you guys are not entertaining nor funny in the slightest, but really, are you really at the point now where you have to rely on Family Guy clips? And I would like to bring up this 5 hours of best moments video, or as I like to call it, 5 hours of ad revenue. iDubbbz TV. Are you fucking kidding me? Did he just forget, like, the first episode of Content Cop was on Jinx where he criticized him for making reaction videos? Hell, he's got a beanie on. That's close enough to a bucket hat. Laser Beam. Look, Laser, in my opinion, you are one of, if not the greatest gaming channels on YouTube. And I get it, this is on your second channel, but you still have done it on your main channel. But still, why? Although I spend the whole video making fun of these channels, one point I would like to get across is that I do not think the idea of reaction videos and reaction channels is a bad idea. I just think the way these channels are doing it is bad, but there are a few channels out there that do it good, and I would just like to bring my attention and bring your guys' attention to these channels. Obviously, I've mentioned the Fine Bros, and now although they had, that bit of a goof where they done goofed back in 2016, overall, their whole thing about reacting where they would get, the original people's permission, get more people to do it, use only clips, it actually is, reacting, and it's a good way of doing it. Hot Verdict. This is a channel ran by Law by Mike and Ugo Lord. Now, what these people do is, not only is every video not even a reaction video, but when they do a reaction video, they do it in a really good way. How they look at a video of someone committing a crime, and they identify the crime, saying what the punishment can be, and it's actually like a really interesting way of doing, a reaction video. And I remember when I was watching these videos quite consistently, I remember, I would pause the video right after I see the clip, and I'd try and identify what the crime is, and I actually ended up getting pretty good at it. Because the thing that you have to remember here, these guys are actual lawyers, they actually know what they're talking about. They're not just spouting bullshit. And Ugo Lord does something similar on his main channel, where what he does is he looks at a video of a crime that's been committed, and he says who's viable, if it's a car accident, who's gonna have to pay the fine, It's actually really interesting stuff, and it does do reaction properly, in my opinion. Reaction therapy. Now, I'm guessing you can probably guess what this guy does, but what he does is he makes reaction videos to mainly songs like Eminem songs, and he looks at it from a real trained psychotherapist point of view. He would, like I said, mainly look at rap songs like Eminem songs, and he would, look at the song from the point of view of a mental health worker. And it was really interesting, and channels like this, they take the whole idea of reaction and they do a spin on it, they add something new. It really does put a spin on the whole reaction formula. In my opinion, I think reaction videos are some of the lowest of low form of YouTube content. There's not funny nor entertaining. You can really tell which content creators are funny and entertaining based on if they do reaction videos. Sidemen, I'm talking about you here. However, on the other hand, I think if you are doing something unique with the content of reaction videos, like, the examples I just brought up, then personally, I think you're not that bad. I think, like I said, with Hot Verdict, that's actually pretty good in my opinion. However, I don't think, those three channels I brought up really do outweigh the amount of bad, like SS Snipewolf, XQC, Jinx, Sidemen, Hassan, and all the other channels I brought up. And it's sad, the fact that this whole idea of, stealing people's content is actually a tactic that genuinely works nowadays. People put hours and hours, weeks, months into making videos, just have it stolen. The people probably get more views. So really, all we can really do here is just call out the channels, like, this whole video is pretty much be me doing. And honestly, I can see reaction videos in the future, reacting to this video. I can actually see that as well. So, to be honest, these channels aren't going anywhere, so, well, all I can really say is, drop it.